Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book Networking Like a Pro and creator of the popular program How to Get Higher Paying Coaching Clients Without Being Pushy. And I gotta tell you, I am fired up here today because we are going to talk about the one thing that you can do to get a steady stream of higher paying coaching clients. Because I don't know about you, but when I first got started, and even actually as I was growing my practice, I was having a devil of a time actually engaging and talking to people who could actually afford my rates. I was going out and I was doing presentations and I was networking and I was talking to people and, we were sitting down and they were taking notes and I'm talking some more and they're taking more notes and nodding their head and, making a lot of sense. And then we start talking about the money and they're like, "You're great, but I can't afford you." And it was like, remember when you used to lock your keys in the car? You don't do that now, but remember that? You lock your keys in the car, and as the door was leaving, it's like, no! Like, oh my God, what do I need to do to get in front of people who can actually afford my rates? Because as a coach since 2001, that's really, what I started talking with people about. I wanted to talk to coaches and consultants to talk about how they can build an audience and get higher paying coaching clients without being pushy. A lot of times I ran into people who have a world-class training and a strong commitment, but just didn't have a set of tools or systems to help them attract higher paying prospects. So what I do is I work with folks to help them create a step-by-step game plan to help them build an audience and get higher paying coaching clients without being pushy, salesy, or otherwise over the top. Which is why, like I said, I am fired up because we are going to talk about the one thing, the one thought that you can do to be able to get a steady stream of higher paying coaching clients. And quite simply, it's this: embody your service. Okay? If you want to talk about something you can do or a kind of a thought you can have, embody your service. Now, let me tell you what I mean by that. If you've heard me speak before, you've heard me mention it. If not, totally fine. A lot of the times as coaches, we are talking about all the things that we want others to do, right? So I might be, a marketing guy and I'm telling you all these different things that you need to do from a client acquisition standpoint. Or you might be a life coach and you're talking about all the things people can do from a life standpoint to, get that balance that people are looking for. Well, here's the thing. You've heard the term, the cobbler's shoes, right? The cobbler's sons, the cobbler's sons. And what that essentially means is that the cobbler, right, the person who would put the shoes together for people, their sons usually didn't have the best shoes because they were so busy working on everybody else's shoes that they didn't have time to do it for themselves and their own family. And I think a lot of times that's what happens as a coach. We can be so busy talking about others, how they need to live the life they imagined, and talking about how they can, market themselves and their practice and all of these different things, that a lot of times if people were to look back and look at our practice, they would be like, well, I don't really see you doing that. And they're not going to tell you that, just so you know. They're not going to call you out and be like, oh, well, you're not doing this. Ha ha. It's just going to be something in the back of their mind. They might not even be aware of it consciously. But when you embody your service, when you become the living, breathing embodiment of what it is that you ask others to do, not perfection, not necessarily all the time, but just a walking, living version of it, you begin to attract higher paying clients. And they're not really even sure why. They just know that you look like the type of person who is having a degree of success. Now stay with me on this. In the area that they have a problem. You look like the person who is living out the solution in an area where they feel like they're having a problem. So for me, as a client acquisition coach and getting clients without being pushy, I'm all about publishing video. I'm all about leveraging and using LinkedIn. I'm all about networking. I'm all about delivering presentations. I'm all about asking for the business while still being nice. Now, if I was just slick talking, Johnny salesman type, and I'm talking about whatever, getting business without being pushy, and that's kind of the feeling that I'm giving you, you're going to be like, you know what? I don't think that's really the case. And people are saying that to you all the time. If you are not embodying your service. So if you're a life coach, make sure that you're going out and living the life that you tell other people they should be doing. If you're a business coach, make sure that you have some of the different systems and processes in place that you tell other people they should do. And if you're a marketing guy like myself, make sure that you're doing some of the things that you're telling other people to do. Now, if you want to talk about that a little bit more, not a problem. Swing on by. We can actually do a little 15-minute laser coaching session. It's a 15-minute coaching session. We'll just do that over the phone or on Zoom. It's no big deal. And don't worry, it's not like a sales pitch in disguise or anything like that. It's with yours truly, and we talk about yourself, your business, and different ways that you can move forward based on my years of experience. I mentioned I started my business in 2001, and I have no problems sharing with you some of the different insights I've picked up along the way. You can also swing on by our Facebook group. That's not a problem. You can swing on by our Facebook group. Just go to Facebook, and that is obviously you go to Facebook and you just put in the search area, how to get higher paying coaching clients, and bingo bango, we will be right there. So if you want to set up a quick 15-minute laser session, go to practicebuilderblog.com/talk. That's practicebuilderblog.com/TALK, 15-minute laser session, or swing on by Facebook. Kind of get ready for our free group, and we will take care of you there. But either way, my name is Brian Hilliard, saying so long, take care, and thank you for your time.